Hello guys and welcome to Laravel 7 tutorials. So guys, I just want to congratulate all of you if you have made this far, because now you have all the basic knowledge related to Laravel. For an example, model, views, controller, migration, relationships and routing, etc. Okay, so the next step is basically form validation, and form validation is the core for any web application. Why? Because you never want your input fields to be dependent on the user, but what you want is basically that your input fields should work with respect to the logic you have defined at the backend. So in this video, what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to create a simple master layout which will contain some basic navigation and some blade pages, for example a home and create post pages, and to see pages, edit and delete, etc. Okay, now if you want to use your custom layout, you can, as long as you know what you are doing right. Okay. Okay, so the in this basically I am going to recommend you this 2 to 3 video series, because in these videos I am going to show you some useful methods with respect to Laravel. For example, how to call a custom style sheet, custom scripts, and how to navigate to URLs, how to see session errors and session success basically, and global errors, etc. So I will strictly recommend you to stick with me in these 2 to 3 video series. Okay, so let's start, and I will create my master layout right here. I will move to my Sublime, resources, views. Okay, I will create a new folder right here with name layout, and I will make a new file inside layout folder. Let's name it master. Okay, master dot blade.php right here. Okay, let's have some HTML right here. Okay, HTML, let's say Laravel is the title, and for some simple CSS, basically padding and margin, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Bootstrap, and here is the link, and I'm just going to copy the CSS from right here, basically CDN CSS of Bootstrap. Okay, and I will move to Bootstrap again, once again copy the scripts, and I will paste it right here, the body. Okay, so let's test it out if it is working or not. If class container, it is always good to test the layout first. Okay, now let's say we are going to have h1 working. That's it. Now I will call this master blade layout, and I will move to web.php. Let's make a route for it. Okay, we'll just copy it right here, copy, let's paste it, let's rename it form validation. Okay, route get home, let's say, and closure function, that's it, and we are going to return a view, return view. Now with this view method, we are basically inside our views folder. Now what I have to do is basically call my layout. We have already discussed that, and now I will define a dot notation for a blade syntaxing, and I will call master, and we don't need basically the blade.php syntax. Okay, now let's see if it is working or not. I will move to git bash. Let's run our project. Okay, now it is working. Let's see. It is working, right? Yeah, okay, it is working. Now I will move to my home. So we have a padding right here, so this means that our Bootstrap is working. Now what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to create I'm going to make all these things, basically scripts, styles, title and content dynamics. So let's do that. At the rate yield title, and that would be it. And if any page doesn't have a default title, what we have to do is pass it right here, and let's put single quotes. Okay, that's it. We have our yield title field right here. I will create a link, basically custom links below this link. So what I'm going to do, yield styles. Okay, now let's say this is for our content, at the rate yield content. That's it. Okay, and now let's have our script tags right here, yield scripts. Okay, for a custom scripts for any specific page. Okay, now we never call our master layout. So what we are going to do is basically create our home blade. I will create a new blade inside layout folder right here. New file, save home.blade.php. Master blade is only for the layout. We don't call master layout on our front pages. Remember that. Okay, now let's call our master layout right here, extends layout.master. That's it. Okay, now let's see if it is working or not. Working, and let's hit our home route now. Let's see if it is working or not. If we have working right here, so this means it is working. We have our layout right here in the blade. Now let's create sections that we created in the master layout. Let's say title and at the rate end section. We can also use top. I will just copy it, and this one is for styles, and this one is for content, and this one is for scripts. Let's edit them. Scripts, and let's say content will be here, and let's say styles. Okay, title. For this page I want the title to be home, and let's put a heading right here, h1, and let's say home page. That's it. Simple. Let's move to our home blade, and it is working right now. So I will basically remove this working spelling mistake physically. Okay, so now we have our home blade in place. Now what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to create some dummy text in paragraph B, let's say, and for Sublime to create dummy text, what you can do is basically type Lauren and hit the tab, and we have our dummy text right here. Let's see, and we have our dummy text right here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is basically, I don't know why do other programmers just copy and paste the same paragraph again and again to make their content huge. I don't know why, because what we can do is basically implement our logic. Okay, why? Basically the purpose of this layout and master blade is to basically reduce your code, and if you are copy and pasting again and again the same paragraph, you are not doing that. Okay, so I will show you another trick, and that is using a for loop. Let's say we put our condition at the rate for blade syntaxing for $I is equals to 0, $I less than 10, that's it, and $I plus plus, that's it. Okay, let's end our for loop right here, and for, that's it, and I think it would work. So we have some random text right now with our for loop. So I hope you will like this concept. Okay guys, now let's move and create our basically let's just put our navigation right there in the master blade layout. What I'm going to do, basically I already copied this from Bootstrap, so what I'm going to do is basically copy this navigation right here to save some time, and I will put this right below our body, let's say right here. Okay, F1 F12, and since we have this navigation in our master layout, we are going to have it on all the other blade pages that are extending the master layout, and we have our navigation right here. Okay, so the next step is to create a create post page. What I'm going to do is create a new file inside this layout, and let's call it create post.blade.php. That's it. Now what I'm going to do is copy all of the text from the home blade, paste it right here. I will remove this condition and let's change our heading. Let's say create post. That's it. Let's say create post. Okay. Now for this I am going to create a controller because we are going to uh, validate our forms in the controller, and we also we are going to do this with the help of controller, because in the project section while we are jumping into our project, we never ever validate a request in this web.php. Basically web.php is only for our routes. Okay guys, so I hope you understand this concept. I will just stop my project, make a new controller, make controller, and let's say post controller. Okay guys, so now we have our post controller. Let's move to our post controller. Let's see what we have right here, and we have our post controller. So what I'm going to do is create a new route, get create post. I want you to hit the controller method, basically hit the controller first, post controller, and its method name index, and we are going to return our post, basically create post view in the from the controller. Post controller, let's create a method, public function index. That's it, simple. Return view, and I want you to return layout dot create post. That's it. Okay, everything looks fine. Let's run our project again. Okay guys, now let's refresh, and it is working. Create post. So our create post, basically page is created successfully. Now what I'm going to do is basically paste a form right here. I have already copied the form, basically HTML from Bootstrap. So just copy it from right here, and I will paste it in my create post blade just below the create post right here. Okay, let's see it if it is working. Okay, it is working fine. Now what I want you to have, basically I want you to copy this form and take a pause and copy this form HTML from right here. Okay, so I hope you did it. Now I want you to copy the navigation. If you are not having this navigation up till now, take a pause and copy this navigation from right here. Okay, so I hope you did that. Let's refresh. Everything is working now. Our links are not working, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you the first basic Laravel method to redirect to a specific navigation, or whatever you can say, basically to move any other specific page. How can you do that in Laravel? I will just show you right now. What we are going to do is replace this href with URL method, and I want, whenever we click this home link, what I want you to have, basically what I'm telling the Laravel here right here is, whenever the user clicks on this link right here, home, redirect, basically redirect them to the home page. That's it, simple. Just refresh. Let's see home, and we are redirected to our home page. And let's move to add post, and it is not working. So what are we going to do right now is basically URL, and I want you to move to a specific route, and that is create post. Guys, these URL right here that I'm passing right here, create post and homes, are right here. You can see, basically this is what I'm telling right here. Whenever a user clicks, I want you to hit this type of specific route that I have in my web.php. That's it, as simple as that. Okay, now let's refresh, add post, and we are redirected to our add post page, home page, and we are redirected to our home page. And The remaining pages we are going to create basically with the flow that we are going forward. And for now this is enough, and in the next video we are going to see how can we validate our post request and pass data basically to the controller and validate the request and then pass it to the database. So I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe and share. See you, take care.